Hi everybody, thanks for joining us for Northern Ag TV. Well, we just wrapped up the fall premiere sale at Northern Livestock Video Auction here with auctioneer and owner of Northern Livestock, Joe Goggins. And Joe, what a season it's been for the video sales. We've seen strong demand. I don't think anyone thought the prices were going to be good as they have all season long, and we finished the season with another strong sale today.
Yeah, it's just what has happened this summer, starting in June all the way till now, is just, to be honest, probably nothing short of historic. And it's something that needed to happen. I mean, it's these cow-calf guys, these people that sell grass, make a living off the grass. It's their turn, and you can sure see they're so many gratified people, so many people that were so happy leaving here all 4 months. I mean, obviously this market has really rallied since June, but the folks that sold in June were elated the day they sold them in June, and there's no sense crying over spilt milk. This thing just got awful good, and I think it's going to stay pretty good. I mean, there's no question these numbers are short. The demand for these feeders is like we've never seen it. You can sure see all across America, we got plenty of feed. There's a lot of feed.
A lot of feed, and like you said, the record short supplies. It's going to be a big story, and we're going to continue to see these prices for the next few years realistically. And today was a great video to look at kind of the bred female market. We saw a lot of the bred cows come through and the bred heifers, and probably one of the highlights was the Top Ranch bringing in some of their registered females, and we saw bred heifers bring upwards of $5,000. What does that indicate for what we're going to see in that market this fall?
Yeah, you can just see there's a lot of enthusiasm within this industry right now. It's a good time to own a cow, and I think it's going to continue to be a good time to own a cow. And typically over the years, the last 50 years, when we've had these different cycles, when these cycles really have started rallying, you've seen this cow herd in this country increase dramatically pretty quick, and we're not seeing that right now, and for a number of reasons, but we're not seeing it. And so you can I think it's going to be a good time to own a female. It's going to be a good time to put a little extra work in and calve a heifer, and we were so blessed today to have the kind of females that we had on this lineup. I mean, when you look at the caliber of bred heifers that we sold today, there was 2-3 sets of those heifers we sold today that will be as good as we'll sell anywhere in the world. And we're so lucky to have been able to help market those cattle and help merchandise those cattle, because we really were working for some of the really good cow outfits, some of the really good breeding programs there is in this country.
And you continue to do so year after year here at Northern Livestock Video Auction. And as we go into these unprecedented times where we're going to continue to see these high prices into the later fall and winter months, what advice are you giving to producers? Obviously, you said it's a great time to own a cow right now. As far as marketing strategies and what to continue to do, what advice would you give them?
I don't know if there's advice. I mean, I think this is really one of those moments within all of our careers that this is one of those get your house in order moments, and I think we are. I think we're having the ability to get our houses in order, and I think it's probably a time to try to get a younger cow herd around you. If there's ever been a time to try to sell some of the older end cows, or cows that weren't quite as good of producers, or this or that, and just send them down the road, this is one of those get your house in order moments. And I'm not sure it's the time to sell all your cows or this or that. I really don't believe it is, because I think we got awful good days ahead of us here for a while. I honestly believe that, because we are not seeing this cow herd in this country increase. I mean, when you look at our data here at Northern on our June through our August videos, and it would be the same here in September, but of all the cattle that we sold 2.9% more heifer calves this year than we sold last year. We only sold 0.2% more steer calves, which tells me we're pretty level on this cow herd as far as rebuild, but these people are still selling heifer calves. They're still selling the factory. And that'll be good for those of us that stay in this thing and sell our grass.
And that just comes to show you when we do get to that other part of the cycle, that retention point, that it's going to be another couple of years before we see that rebuild, meaning these prices will last that long for yet to come. And so as we're wrapping up the season here for the video sales at Northern Livestock, it's been an absolute tremendous year, and we thank you for representing the cattle. And just a word to all of the producers that videoed their cattle here at Northern Livestock. What do you have to say to them?
I just say a big thank you. I mean, it's unbelievable, these folks that trust trust us to help them merchandise their cattle, and we don't take it lightly, but we want to thank our staff, our girls in the office, our reps, the folks that make this organization tick, and but really we want to thank the consigners, want to thank the buyers. I mean, we've got buyers that have been with us since we've started this thing some 20 years ago, and that have never missed one of our events, and it's very gratifying that people trust you to not only help sell their cattle, but also come and trust you to represent these cattle when they're buying them. And it's very humbling, and we want to thank all of those folks that make this thing work.
Yep, an absolute historic year here at Northern Livestock. And Joe, we thank you for everything that you do for our industry, for representing our cattle. This is one of the most unprecedented times we ever been in, and we know that you're a big voice and powerful behind that message. So we appreciate all of the work that you do.
Yeah, I much appreciated, and I think we got good days ahead. We just got to go fight for ourselves.
And that's going to wrap up today's Northern Ag TV, brought to you by BNSF Railway.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.